Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, as you see tarot cards on your screen, you know it is time for a tarot reading, obviously, but this is not your typical lunar cycle tarot forecast. This is actually a little bonus for you guys. This is for the vernal equinox, the spring season, so we are looking at the next few months, and that is March, April, May, a little bit of June, and that's the Aries, Taurus, and Gemini lunar cycles, okay? So before I get started, this video is from my Capricorns, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising like myself. So before I even get started, if you feel like what I'm saying in the video is not resonating with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which I do have linked down in the description box below, okay, you guys? This is going to be a very quick 2-card spread, looking at the energy coming in for us or the energy that we'll be tapping into during the spring season, and then also a quick little soul message for us, okay? All right, so let's get started. The first card that I have popping up in this spread is in the position of the energy, and this is the 5 of Swords. And if you guys watch my channel, you know that this is typically one of my all shit cards. But when I pulled this card, I did not get the feeling that I usually get with it. I initially felt, and if you read cards, or if you deal with energy, or you're a spiritual person, you'll understand when I say pulling this card, I typically feel a very heavy or restrictive energy. But when I pulled this, I immediately felt kind of like a weight lifted around my heart chakra and like a little bit into my solar plexus chakra. So I do feel, Capricorn, that for us during this season, there's very much so going to be this energy of getting rid of whatever is truly and honestly holding us back. And I also feel like a lot of people with these Capricorn placements have been dealing with a little bit of lack of self-confidence. One of my friends, spiritual advisors, spoke to me last week. I do readings out of a shop in the city that I live in, and I came in and I don't know that my energy was off, but it had been off. I had been dealing with like just kind of feeling like I don't know why. I don't feel like I'm really good at what I do. And I wasn't just talking about reading cards, and y'all know, especially if y'all done been on my channel for as long as I've been around, that I am good at reading cards. Okay. But I was just, in general, I was just kind of feeling this feeling of, am I doing everything I need to be doing? Is what I'm doing enough? Et cetera, et cetera. And she was telling me, you're carrying around this energy of, can I tell you, she's a Scorpio. She said, I'm sorry, she's a Pisces, but she has a Scorpio in her chart. She said, can I tell you what I get with you? And she mentioned self-sabotage. And I do pick up on that energy here, Capricorn, in this spread. So I feel like during the springtime, we are going to come into this position of seeing how we've been sabotaging ourselves, our growth, our abundance, our success, just any positive energy that could be coming our way. How have we been sabotaging actually meeting it and actually falling into line with it? I think it's going to become very evident for us during the spring season, and that we will also be making the moves to go on and halt those behaviors. With the swords element, I always have this message of cutting cords, and before y'all get all crazy, oh my gosh, cord cutting, that's so intense. First of all, if you're going to do cord cutting and you're doing it correctly, you may feel energy moving. You need to make sure you're protecting yourself and preparing yourself. Second, when I talk about cord cutting, I don't mean that you have to cut people off, quit people cold turkey. Don't mean that you have to just walk away from situations and never look back. I mean that you need to cleanse and release and cut out dense and negative energy that you have, picked up or that you have created for yourself. And I don't very much so get the energy of this, the message of this energy coming from anywhere else but Capricorn internalizing the things that are going on around them as negative. And as you guys know, Capricorn operating on the shadow side can be a little pessimistic and can kind of move into that energy of, woe is me, everything that I do, everybody's out to get me, nothing works out. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of that, because I think it is going to pop up for you, but not in the way that you're going to feel shitty during the spring, more so in the way that you'll see where you have kind of been becoming or creating your own obstacles, so to speak. And Capricorn, you guys are smart, but you are known for doing that too. For most people with Capricorn placements, when things are not working out, once they finally do, when I talk to them, including myself, it's always like, yeah, there was an issue, but it was something that I dropped the ball on or something that I did not do right. And once I realized that and I was able to fix it, oh, everything turned out the way that I wanted it to. And I very much so get that energy for the springtime for us. So Capricorn, during the spring, the message is for you to realize and acknowledge the ways that you have been blocking yourself from the success that you want to see. Realize what type of habits you've been exhibiting or been tapping into, what type of conversations you've been having, what type of thoughts you've been having, and because our thoughts and our words are very powerful and do have, again, the power to manifest in the physical. So if you've been thinking negatively about anything that you've been trying to do, Capricorn, what do you think is going to happen in the physical? And I can attest to that. There are things that I'll want to turn out, but I'll have so much fear or doubt behind either my abilities or the things that could go down with it that, a week down the road, it's like, shoot, this all fell apart, and it wouldn't have fallen apart if I would not have lent that energy to it. So be mindful of that and start to cut that shit out during the springtime. I think that is the time for you to actually kind of grow up. And I don't want to say grow up because y'all are the father of the zodiac, but, sometimes you do have to pull yourself out of your own, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but the springtime is going to be time to grow up, time to fall into alignment with what is really, truly needed. And in order to do that, you're going to have to cut out certain habits and cut out certain energies, okay? The next and last card that I have popping up for us, Capricorn, in this spread is in the position of the soul message, and we've got the transformation card. I think Sag got that too. I believe that this card coming up here has a very clear-cut message, pun intended, has a very clear-cut message. As you work through these energies, as you release the energies that you no longer need to carry around, as you stop doing the things that are keeping you from the success that you have so meticulously planned, because Capricorn, I know you did, because that's what y'all do, and you're like, no, I know my plan is going to work, and you're probably confused as to why it's not. Once you cut those energies out, once you stop those habits, once you get rid of those situations or those people or whatever it is that you have also contributed to helping create a block or an obstacle for yourself, you will so be in this energy of this little butterfly. The butterfly comes in with the symbolism of, going through a change in order to come into something new. Your change is the Five of Swords energy during the springtime. Your new is the butterfly. So Capricorn, the spring for you is very much so resonating or coming in with the same energy that it carries all around, which is new beginnings, new starts, but also new ends. The spring starts under the Aries season, which is cardinal, which is also your energy, which is cardinal. So just understand, operating under this cardinal energy for the spring, it is the first full season of the year. You are very much so also going to be coming into alignment with doing whatever it is that you need to do to put you into the new chapter so that you're doing it in the right way, okay? All right, Capricorn, that's your reading. I hope that it provided you with some insight. If you feel like you need your own personal reading, feel free to go on and book one with me. I've got all of that information linked down below in the description box. Did I almost make it through the video without getting tongue twisted? I probably got tongue twisted in this video. I wouldn't be surprised. But if you feel like you need a reading, go on and book one with me. I've got all the info linked down in the description box below. Other than that, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all next time.